Hello and welcome back. Do you want to take charge of what you say and do and what results you get in your life? Then you need to take charge of your body language because body language links your thought to your action and to the results. Now let's do an experiment and see. You have to do what I say. Just sit. Instead of sitting the way I'm sitting, slouch your shoulders this way, cave in your chest, put your head down almost into your chest, and then say, I am so happy, this is going to be the best day in my life, very slowly. And you will realize this is not what you are feeling at all, because you won't feel happy, and neither will you feel this is going to be the best day if you go on this with this kind of a body language throughout the day. You are not going to feel happy at all, and you won't make your day the best day in your life. Now the vice versa. Now let's stand or sit with your with your body erect, with your shoulders straight, and with your chest out, with your stomach in, and your head held high, erect, and with your eye contact, and very energetically standing and saying it loud. I'm so miserable, and this is going to be the most miserable day in my life. Do you think this is something that will make you miserable? Because you are not feeling miserable when you stand like this, so much in charge, and your thoughts and feelings are not in sync with your body. So that means your body language is so much linked to what you say and what you do and what you get results, because there's a body mind sync happening all the time, and the body cannot lie, it speaks the truth. Now, have you seen people, and it's also linked with self-esteem. People with high self-esteem, they have their shoulders erect, with direct eye contact, and with a cheerful countenance, with a smile, and with everything very positive. And they start feeling, and in fact, they share positive vibes and with very energetic personalities, and they have high self-esteem, they feel very confident about themselves. Now have you seen people with low self-esteem? They have low confidence, and so their body also follows in sync, and they feel they don't deserve to take their own space in any social situation. They would shy away, sit in a corner, or with their shoulders slouching and with eye contact looking down at the floor while they're talking. And this is all very visible. Now let me tell you an egg and chicken puzzle. It's like that. Do you smile and then you feel happy, or do you feel happy and then you smile? If you really see, you would say, when we are happy, we smile. But then the scientific research shows that if you can keep smiling, you will start feeling happier. And it's again like a positive, self-fulfilling prophecy. Because the more you smile, your body produces the endorphins, that is the feel-good hormones, which will make you feel more and more happy. Now it's a vice versa. If you start feeling sad, then you will feel more and more sad, because you will have not produced the feel-good hormones. In fact, there will be not the positive ones being produced. So to feel good, you can even laugh. Laughter is the best medicine, everyone says. But then how do you laugh when there is no occasion to laugh? That is the reason why we have the laughter clubs, where again scientifically, even if you laugh for 5 to 10 minutes, you can fake it in your body that you are laughing, and the body and your brain doesn't know whether you're really laughing or you're just faking it. So it takes it as truth, and then it starts producing those feel good hormones which boosts your endorphins and fights and increases your immunity to fight all the whatever the infections that may come towards you. So it's a very, very good booster for you physically as well as mentally and emotionally. Now, as you learn this body language and its importance, how it links your communication, internal communication with your external results. Now that you know that, where is your locus of control? Is it internal or is it external? Now let me tell you a story about two friends, Corey and Kit. They're both businessmen and they're working together as partners. And they had a lot of business one season where Corey was complaining, oh my God, there's so much work to do and I don't have time to sleep either. And they're feeling very, very, all the time being pressurized with a lot of work and demand. So Kit used to laugh and just shrug his shoulders. And then came the season where the rainy season where there was not much work, no business at all, and they had nothing to do. And then Corey again started complaining, I don't have anything to do, and now I'm feeling very bored sitting at home with nothing to do. So Kit said, we have a lot of food preserves and we have time, so we can just snuggle into bed and still feel good about it. Why are you always complaining? So there are certain people who carry the weather with them, no matter what the situation is externally. The internal weather is something which is very, very volatile. For everything they are very sensitive and they keep reacting. So are you one of them who keeps reacting to things? Where is your locus of control? And when somebody else is rude or they hurt your feelings, do you pull your own strings, or do you give the strings for them to pull for you? Do you have your freedom of choice, or do you allow others to influence you with their emotions and with their outbursts and with their reactions? So do you hit back and react in the moment, or you responding, stepping back and reflecting and responding to the situation? So do you have the locus of control in you, or do you give it to others? This is very important. If you have a locus of control in you, that means your self-esteem is high and you don't let others to actually influence you in a negative way, because you know how to respond to that situation. But you acknowledge that the behavior of that person was very annoying, being human, but then you don't let that affect you and you carry on with your day's work. So that means that you are in a better situation to have more engaging conversations with this person and produce the results that you want, because ultimately this is effective communication which produces the results that we all look out for in our relationships, in our work, in our organizations, or in our personal lives. So it's so important for us to understand from where we are coming. Are we the person who always keeps blaming and giving away our locus of control? Are we the person who always tries to find something to complain about in the situation? Or are we the person who can take charge of that situation and also taking charge of ourselves? And for all of this, it's very important to observe our body language. As I told, as we did this experiment, I would say pause this video and do that the slouching of the shoulders experiment, where you will really know how you cannot have a negative emotion with a positive body language, or a positive emotion with a negative body language. The body language is what is going to affect your brain and which will produce those reactions, the chemicals that is needed for you to say and do things and finally get those results. So to get those positive results, it's not just about thinking, it's not just about feeling, it's about using your body language, which becomes a very major part of our communication, which most of us are not aware of. And if even if we are aware, it's like statistically we are aware, but we are not using it as a tool to improve our internal communication. So what is your internal communication? We're going to see that in the next module. But for now, understand that your body speaks and you have to pay attention to what you are speaking to yourself and then conveying that to the other person or more people. If it is from one to many, many people, what are you conveying through your body language? So take care of your body language, which is the most important tool for effective communication. See you in the next module.